what do I carry in my chef's knife roll? You know, chefs always, when they're going, especially when you go to work, but if you're going to do any of off-site events, you always have to have all of the equipment that you need. And it will not surprise you at all that all the stuff that I just went through is in my knife roll here. Now mine is a little overstuffed right now, so it doesn't look very pretty. But when I open it up here, the first thing that you'll see is that I have this little Japanese mandolin, an inexpensive Japanese mandolin, because if I go to do an event, a dinner, an off-site thing where we're doing a course in a big dinner, and I need to slice a whole lot of one thing, this is a piece of equipment that I use a lot. And then the spoons that I mentioned, the different ones I have here in my case. And then to open this guy up, what you'll see is the knife that I always would grab, which would be a knife like this, a chef's knife, of course, in its sheath. And then a pair of tongs. I have a high heat spatula here. I have a small paring knife because I think they come in handy. A lime squeezer because the cooking that I do uses a lot of fresh squeezed lime. A small metal spatula here. This is, of course, a steel for sharpening those two knives. The microplane grater. I find a brush always useful. I have a small thermometer. It's not for deep frying or anything. It's just to note the temperature of meat, and then of course a little tiny offset spatula like that can come in handy for 1,000 things. This is what I consider essential cooking equipment. It's what I want to be able to grab at a moment's notice and be able to go off and do everything that I need. I have another knife roll that, well, it's not even a roll, it's really a whole case, and it's got a whole lot of other things in it. I said you could probably start a small restaurant with what I have in that one, but this is my everyday go-to stuff, and this should encourage you when you're looking for equipment for your own house, what I consider essential, what I think you also will find essential.